Hi there, this is Kelly from Moonbean Gems Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your October 2020 general reading. Okay, so I've changed my channel up a little bit again. So I will no longer be doing mid-month readings, only monthly readings, and then I may pop on halfway through the month. So where I used to do the mid-month, I will be doing maybe one reading and it'll be for elements, okay? Any extra messages that may come out. Okay, so for those of you who are interested in the giveaways, they're still happening. You can still win a crystal bracelets, okay, if you like, share, and subscribe to my channel, okay? Once I reach the 1,000 subscribers, I will put out a video letting you guys know. So make sure that you also hit the notification bell so that you're notified when that happens, okay? So that you can comment on that video, because that's how you're going to win, okay, is commenting. Same thing goes with the giveaway for personal readings. If you're interested in that, if you want a personal reading but you're not sure how it works, you've never had one, you can win one, okay? All you got to do, go back and rewatch September's video, okay? And you can also win October's if you watch this video and then comment, okay? So go back, watch September's, comment, because I don't think anyone's won for September. Again, I will reach out to you through the comment when I pick you, okay? If and when I pick you. And then all you got to do is, when I do reach out, is email me, okay? And then we're going to go through it from there. You can email me and then we'll figure it out from there. But again, so I will be releasing the names for the previous month for the next month. So it won't be during the mid-month anymore. It'll be the next monthly, okay? So for September, nobody is one for September. Sorry about that, but that's, again, there's still a chance, okay? So what you got to do is comment. That's how you're going to win, okay? If you are interested in personal readings, please do have a look at the description box below this video, okay? There's information there on personal readings, what's available, how it works, and the different types. And then there's also my contact info. So if you do have any questions and you're not sure, again, how it works, do contact me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay. All right. So before we get into it, just want to go over a few little things. Okay. So I am an intuitive reader, and the messages are timeless. So even though it says October, you may not resonate with this energy till November, December, even next year. Okay. So I even recommend going back and watching last year's videos. Okay. If you scroll, you'll be able to do that. Okay. Also, check out your moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Seeing some months, those are going to resonate better for you than just your sun sign, okay? Also, have a look at your 7th house. 7th house has to do with relationships. So, if you are interested in a specific sign, then I would suggest watching their 7th house as well. Okay, same goes for you. You're going to want to watch your 7th house. Okay, I will link that to the end of this video. So if you watch to the end of this video, I will have 2 videos pop up. Okay, last month's reading, and I will put your 7th house. Okay, so if you're not sure what that is, you'll find out at the end. Okay, all right, that's pretty much it for intro. Let's get to your reading. All right, Leos, so for your first card, I'm going to be using the Moonology Oracle deck for the significator card. Okay, so this is going to be the most significant energy for the month of October for you, Leo. So we have full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, so I kind of get the impression that for October, there's definitely going to be a need for balance, okay, in your life. And for sure, spirituality, that being here and in the forefront as one of those things that you have to balance. But I kind of also sense that it's everything. Spirituality and then everything else in your life kind of gets encompassed with that practicality aspect. So work, family life, your own, even your social life, all of that gets kind of grouped there. Do I really feel that for this month, you're going to have to really, like, I feel like there's a lot going on for you actually, right? For having this need to balance and it being the most significant energy, definitely feel like that's, like, you're taking on a lot. Anyway, let's read a little bit about the full moon in Pisces. So, full moon in Pisces. Have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a conscious effort to move forward towards your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. Okay, so something you can do is meditate, every day and see what comes to you, right? What answers come to you. So some additional messages for this card is follow your intuition. It won't let you down, right? Pisces tend to be very intuitive, right? It's that energy. It's that Neptune energy. So really, again, even the dreams, funny. Next one is, at worst, this card can herald the end of a dream for some, right? So pay attention to those synchronicities, even things that happen in your dream state, right? And avoid substance abuse, okay? Again, balance, right? I just think of, and all, like, when that came up, when I said that, I just saw the Temperance card in my mind's eye. Like, so again, it's that moderation, right? A balance of everything is needed. All right, so moving forward, I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot for the rest of your reading. So we have the Four of Fire. Contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Okay, so this is coming up in the conflict, as a conflict. So there could be people out there who are jealous, possibly, okay? You or this person you're connecting with, whoever you're connecting with. Maybe you're in a relationship, okay? With it being the Four of Fire, it could be a marriage, right? This is family, friends, strong bonds, strong foundation, right? That kind of energy. And that's a conflict. That's coming up as a conflict, which tells me there could be, again, right? So it says successful completion of a project as well. There could be people watching this, coveting it, wanting this, wishing you're down. Like, I'm not saying, and maybe for some of you, that is what's happening, like wishing your downfall. Just, and again, maybe these could even be people that you know, right? I have next coming up is Ten of Air, the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and accept things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. Ten of Air. It's funny that addiction comes out here, as well as balance, spirituality, and practicality with this full moon in Pisces energy, right? So somebody here could be connecting with someone, or maybe this is you, Leo, where, you know, maybe you use things in order to escape, or to, for some people, it's just to make sense of things, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be, like, even if it's something, you know, natural or whatever, like marijuana, for instance, right? It's still a substance. You're still, right, abusing it. Or anything in excess, right? Even if it's coffee, like, it's not good, right? It's not good for you. And this is a concern here, right? This Ten of Air, that's Ten of Swords energy, right? That's not a good energy, right? But it's also, on the flip side, it's the end of that energy, right? It's an end of a difficult situation, right? This could be in regards to a relationship for some. This could be in regards to, in general, just a difficult situation. Maybe it's not the relationship itself, but maybe you were in a place where, maybe, I'm kind of sensing for some, maybe you were in a relationship with someone. I'm feeling this energy of maybe somebody around you, there could have been people around you, whether it was you or this other person, but somebody got into someone's head. And I feel like that's being put to an end here. Like, these two are, and maybe it's just the one, I don't know. But there's two, I feel like if it is a relationship, you're putting an end to these people getting in your way. Or not in your way, but like, they're just putting an end to listening to this negativity, and realizing that, you know what, like, things aren't that bad. Like, it's not bad. Like, things are actually really, really good right now. Right? Things are, again, right? Stable. Things are good. And that's an issue to someone here. Right? Maybe, and this can go vice versa. Maybe you're involved with, or like, someone who's currently with someone else. And they're deciding to, you know, end things, and things are done with you. They've moved on, right? Or maybe they're deciding to stay with someone else. Whatever, however this plays out for you, there's this energy of, you know, things moving forward, getting better. So coming up, we've got the Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. This is coming underneath the full moon in Pisces. So, and this is in the past. So, in the past, I feel like you're actually looking back now. You're looking back into the past, maybe with this person, okay, or maybe you're looking at this relationship that you're in, looking, you know, back and realizing that you've achieved quite a bit. There's actually, you know, together, you've done well and you've achieved so much. So in actuality, this is stable, right? For a fire. Whatever you've built is stable. If it's a business, it's stable. If it's it's got a stable foundation. I'm just seeing this dragon in there. When I see this dragon, I just think strength, wisdom, fire, like this is intense energy. Very mystical as well. For some, if you're working on like a business, or it's in the early stages for some here, just keep it quiet. Don't tell too many people. Not everybody has your best interest at heart. Not everybody is your cheerleader. Okay? Keep that shit zipped. Don't talk about it until it's done. Then tell everyone. But in the beginning stages, not everybody's rooting for you. Some people are just waiting for you to like fuck up. Or just literally hoping you never get any further. So just be aware of that. We've got the Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. And this is what's coming in for you. Okay, it's under this Four of Fire. What did I say? You need to defend that relationship. You need to defend that business or whatever it is that you've created. Okay, this family for some. Again, home life. You need to defend. For some of you, this is defending your beliefs to your family and friends. And I feel like, again, a Four of Fire, like these are people who love you no matter what. So I don't feel like it's them, but maybe it's to the outside world. You have to just defend. There's a defending this relationship energy again. So for some of you, there is this energy of people want what you got, right? This happy home life, contentment and peace. Like you're finally, like I feel, Leo, like you're in a place where you're good right now. And that's a concern because for some, it's easy to be like, well, when's the ball gonna drop? For others, it's other people, like, it's just that energy of, like, when you're in a good place, people just hate on you. That's fine. People are going to hate. Just be smart, like, in terms of pay attention to who's rooting for you and who isn't. Okay, coming up here is the King of Air. Brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Okay? Balance, balance, balance. We started with balance, we're ending with balance. Okay? There is this a lot of air and fire here. I mean, definitely you're a fire sign, but keep in mind that your 7th house is also Aquarius. Okay, so this could also be you. This King of Air doesn't have to be someone else. It could be your energy, right? But definitely you may have to, for those of you who are trying to build a partnership or a business, right? You may have to definitely go and seek some professional advice. Okay, maybe learn a little bit more the ins and outs of certain things to continue or to get started, or at least to like reevaluate this business or whatever project that you're working on. There's definitely, you may have to seek out a mentor, or at least it doesn't even have to be like, it may just have to be like, for instance, if it's somebody who owns an online business already, store or whatever, what have you, maybe approach them and ask them like some questions about how they got started or whatever it is, right? Sorry guys, this glare is driving me bananas, but there's nothing I can do right now. Well, it is what it is. But whatever. So I also get the sense that this speaking your mind, right, as this king of air, right, with confidence, right? This is, again, king of air is this energy of very intellectual, clear thinking individual, right? And I feel like, again, it's coming under this ton of air. Same unicorns. The same unicorns. So for some of you, we're talking about recovering from an addiction. Maybe that is seeking a professional. For some of you, you're already doing this. For some of you, you're continuing to do this, or you're gonna do this, right? In order to get that balance in spirituality or balance in mental and emotional health, right? Like, for others of you, you are, like those of you who are in relationships, married, or long-term commitments, I do see you guys going and seeking counseling, right? Going to counseling here. There is that a very strong, if you are not, I highly suggest going and doing it. Hey, like, I go to counseling myself, so I know exactly. Sometimes you need to talk to someone. Sometimes you need to get whatever it is in your head out, and sometimes it needs to be a stranger, or maybe a stranger at first, and then you build a rapport with this person, right? It's just, you need somebody sometimes to just vent and get things out, and sometimes that's what it is, right? Other times they'll prompt you with questions, but most of the time it's just having somebody to listen and to help you through manage certain things, right? They give you suggestions and ways to help cope with certain things. Nothing wrong with that, right? It's, if anything, it's like if you're sick, you go and see a doctor, right? Like, if you know something's not right. Like, I'm not talking like going, if you've got a cold, whatever. No, I'm talking like, if you know something's not right, then you need to seek out professional help, like for anything, right? If plumbing's not working in your house, you better call a plumber, is all I'm saying, right? Or you're not going to be able to use your toilet. Okay? Just simple. So again, your spiritual health and your mental health and your emotional health and your physical health, all of that is important. All right. I babbled a little bit too much about that. So let's move on to a rune for you guys for the month of October. Okay, so I'm just going to record this, Leo. And then we are going to go over last month's as well. The reason being is I like to look for growth or just the journey in general. Okay, so we have defense coming up for you guys. Okay, that's for this month. So last month, the last month I had for you is constraint reversed. So and I know the month of September, Leo, was some pretty intense energy for you. Okay, you were going through some transformative energy. And I feel like, again, this is in regards to your own spiritual journey, but also in regards to this relationship. For some of you, you're in a divine connection. I'm just seeing 1111, okay, with this Four of Fire. You're in a divine connection. People are going to be jealous of this, okay, 100%. So you're going to protect yourself from that anyway. So we're going to look at the rune, read a little bit about that. So defense. And it's interesting because I set it down on the Seven of Fire without really thinking about it. And the first word on that card is defend. First word there is defend. So let's read about Ethwas, or defense. As we are tested, we find the power to avert blockage and defeat. At the same time, we develop in ourselves an aversion to the conduct that creates stress in our lives. If there appears to be an obstacle in your path, consider that even a delay may prove beneficial. Do not be overly eager to press forward, for this is not a time or situation in which you can make your influence felt. Patience is the counsel Ethwas offers. Nothing hectic, no acting needy, or lusting after a desired outcome. This rune speaks to the difficulties that can arise in the beginning of a new life. Often it announces a time of waiting. For a spring to fill up with water, for fruit to ripen on the burrow. Perseverance and foresight are called for here. The ability to foresee consequences before you act is a mark of the profound person. Avert anticipated difficulties through rich action. This rune is saying, and yet, even more than we are doers, we are deciders. Once the decision is clear, the doing becomes effortless, for then the universe supports and empowers our action. Receiving Ethwas, you are put on notice that through inconvenience and discomfort, growth is promoted. This may well be a trying time. Certainly it is a meaningful one. So set your house in order, tend to business, be clear, and wait on the will of heaven. Okay? And I just thought of that King of Air as I read that last part. Okay? Continue to work on whatever it is you're working on, whether it's, again, for some of you, it's a marriage, a relationship. For others of you, it's this business, this dream of yours. Keep pushing forward. Keep doing your shit if you need to. For some of you, if you are and got some, codependencies that you need to work on, definitely seek professional help for that. Same thing if it goes to building your business. Go forth and do that, right? It's definitely, you're being pushed. We got the Chariot coming up here, right? You're being pushed to do this, to move forward, to move towards this dream. Okay? All right, Leos, if you resonated with this message or any of these messages, please let me know down below, okay? I appreciate any and all messages that I receive. The more you guys connect with me, guys, the better I'm going to be able to connect with your messages, right? Keep that in mind. So, and, you know, I love to hear from you, definitely. That being said, I also appreciate any and all feedback that I get. So again, feel free, let me know down below. If you've liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to also click on that notification bell, okay? That way next time I upload, you guys will be notified, all right? If you are interested in a personal reading, there is information down below in the description box to this video and all my videos. So do have a looky-loo there. Check it out. See what I got there. And then if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Okay, I do respond pretty quickly. So, you know, feel free if you've got any questions regarding personal readings, you know, message me. That being said, if you haven't already done so, do check out your moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter, okay? And for those of you cross-watching, don't forget to also head on over to the 7th house, okay? So for Leos, that would be Aquarius. Check that out. I will link it, okay, for you to the top here. So you'll see a Leo's September reading and Aquarius's October reading, okay? 7th house has to do with relationships. So if you are interested in a Leo, or Leos, if you are in a relationship, which I'm noticing some of you are, or are definitely interested in, or yeah, there's definitely some sort of partnership here happening. So do check out Aquarius's video as well for additional messages. And that being said, don't forget to also check me out on Instagram at Kelly_moonbean.gems. Okay, I do post there daily collective readings, and I do go live quite frequently, so you might be interested in that. So check me out there, okay, guys? Don't forget, I am still doing the giveaways. So if you're interested in getting a personal reading, a free personal reading, don't forget to comment, okay? That's how you're going to win. All right, guys, have a wonderful day and many blessings.